Good morning and welcome. You are with the Skeinz Diaries. It is Marie here today, 15th of February. Uh, Absolutely gorgeous. Today is the first day. This is very exciting for all of us in Napier. Today is the first day of the Art Deco celebrations, and it has been the first time in 3 years that we've been able to hold them here in Napier. You have no idea how exciting that is for all of us here in the region, not only Napier, Hastings, and general Hawke's Bay in general. And part of the reason that is so exciting is because, of course, yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of Cyclone Gabrielle. So you can imagine there has been a lot of both actual and metaphorical water under the bridge in that time. And it was a time for huge reflection for so many of us here. And there are so many people that are still having to deal with the realities of Cyclone Gabrielle every single day. And they are working so hard. But at the same token, thank you to everybody who have for Art Deco celebrations. So it's so exciting to have everyone here. Hey, thanks for coming on in. Now, in case hopefully some of you have come over from Facebook, I've literally just thrown out a message on our Facebook channels and groups. If you're looking for the diaries, the software that I use is having an issue with a Facebook at the moment. So they can't broadcast into Facebook. It'll be a Facebook issue, a them issue, not an us issue. So I've just gone live instead here on, where am I? On YouTube. And I will put the service onto Facebook later on. So don't panic if you know people that are Facebook people. I will actually pop this over so they don't miss out. So good to have my feet back under the desk. And yes, and on Monday, honestly, I've been back now, 10 days? 10 days? Yes, 10 days. It's been such a whirlwind. I've had so much going on that trying to, and then of course epic sale is coming up, as we all know. So we're in full epic sale mode for everything. And then of course we've got new yarns coming in. And the neat thing is on Monday, I put out a brand new yarn. We've got a new supplier for Opal, which is wonderful. And we got in just to test out an Opal DK sock to see whether or not you guys would be interested. Heather got flooded, the inbox got flooded, and went, yes, please. And literally, that's part of the reason why I was slightly late, other than the fact that the software was playing silly beggars. The order arrived on the courier from the supplier. So I was like, woohoo! So I've actually now got these yarns to show you. So what I put out initially is we do have a new collection, and now it's called Laubgelfluster, which translates roughly to whispering leaves or leaf whisperer, depending our sort of our German speaker has let us know. But it is a really gorgeous new collection from Opal, and this is one that we've gotten really excited about this collection. And as you can see, look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so gorgeous. So it's really, and it's nice to have a bit more color in these 4-ply ranges. There's some really good, lovely, zingy colors. Oh, look. They're my colors, so of course I'm going to love them. So these are now up and live, and I know a lot of sock fans love the Opal yarns because they're such good performers. They're just straight wool polyamide. I've got many pairs of Opal hand knitted socks that just are wonderful, and they perform, and they wash like old rags. And in fact, I took a pair of my Opal socks, a single pair of Opal socks, away with me to South America, because part of my trip to South America is I also went off the bottom of Tierra del Fuego and actually went down to Antarctica. So for a couple of days. So I literally took my Opal socks with me to keep my toes toasty warm, and they're wonderful. They just do what it says on the tin. They perform. We love them. And these colors are fabulous. They are so much fun. So if you have been hanging out, I mean, hand knitted socks for people are just a great little project. Purse knitting, as I call it. I love my niadas. Some people always have a sock on the go, and these are happy. They're such happy colours. So they're all up now. So Whispering Leaves or Laub Geflüster, is it is translated in German. So they are there. And remember, if you want to do solid heels and toes and you haven't got any scraps at home, we do have our Sole, S-O-L-E, yarn, which is our straight plain coloured of socks. And we've just got actually very plain colours, like a black and a grey and available there as well. So you can do some contrasts. Now, if you are like me and you're not a big sock knitting fan, and I will admit, I do contract out the knitting of my hand-knitted socks to elsewhere. I personally am not a sock knitter. Not that I can't do it, I just choose not to. However, I do love Opal to knit for garments, and I have knit Opal a lot for baby garments, full play baby garments. If I'm wanting to do a baby garment with lots of fun and colour and pattern, these Opal yarns are brilliant. Actually, I have to say we had some people when they were doing knitted donations after Cyclone Gabrielle that used Opal yarns just to do basic singlets, Milos, all sorts of little things using these yarns, and they looked amazing. They just add a little bit of joy and fun. So don't hesitate to use these for baby garments. I did a number of baby garments. In fact, a lot of my full ply baby garments were done in Opal. They work fantastically well. So you can do that. And then, of course, things like timelies. If you want to do the original full ply timely cardigan, there is nothing better than Opal sock, and it saves you an absolute fortune. I mean, it's such good value at $19.90 for a 100-gram ball. So that is all there and ready. Then, of course, I posted up a single colour. I think it was, and in fact, it's possibly not any of these colours because it's, oh no, here it is. It's sitting right in front of me. I posted up this single colour here. And this is the DK. Now, this is from the Opal collection. It's called Frosty Ice. So it's exactly the same fibre combination as the trusty Opal sock, but in a DK format. And the feedback we got was overwhelming from you guys straight away. As soon as the newsletter went out, yes, please, we want it. So here they all are. And I'm going to, there's 6 colours. They are live on the website now. So I'm just going to hold them up so you can see them. So there they are. Look at that. I love this guy down here. I mean, this one here, as you know me, that's got me written over it all day long. Love that. Love that one. What's that one called? Oh, it's just got a number. Oh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So again, some people have been asking about DK knitted socks. So the team got on it. They found this one by March Yarns. It's called Basic 8-Ply Sock Pattern. It's a free one. There it is there. Look at that. Ta-da. It is on Ravelry, but we have got a little link to this so we can print this off for you on your behalf here in store. And it uses the Opal. Ta-da. So it's from March Yarns, Basic 8-Ply Sock Pattern. So that is available on Ravelry if you're wanting to do socks. But of course, I get excited about this because I'm always looking for fun yarns if I'm wanting to whip up a quick shawl or a cowl or a little scarf or do something like the DK cut timely, and you're wanting to get some patterning and have some fun going down. And essentially you don't want to sell a kidney to do it, because let's face it, depending on where you go, things can get a little bit pricey. And you know what? Our goal here this year at Skeinz is to ensure that regardless of what's going on, you guys can afford to keep knitting as much as you possibly can. Okay, so that's always going to be our goal. Now, the neat thing about these 100 grams, these DK balls, is they're actually 150 grams, and they've been designed at 150 grams, 320 meters, and they are, I think I've got them on, is it 22.45? Someone will find it and correct me. And the reason for that is they've gone and designed it so you can get a single pair of socks out of a single ball. The Opal people think of everything. They're very clever. But it also means 320 meters per ball. Well, I mean, that's the equivalent of 3 balls. So this works out at roughly just over about $7 a ball for everyday price, which, to be fair, for printed and patterned imported yarn is frickin' good going. That's good buying in anybody's money. So well done to the team at Opal and our new supplier, which we're really excited about. But these great colours. I mean, look at that. Look at these. And if you're wanting to do, just getting off on tangent here. If you're wanting to do a double time and you've been looking at double time, and we had them, Pulse and Flight was really popular when double time from Truly Myrtle came out. Well, look at that. Look at some of the combos there. So vintage, $4.95 a ball on February Spotlight at the moment. Usually it's at saving $1 a ball. Here's the thing with vintage, and I'm going to tell you this now, and I'm going to keep hammering it home. This is not going in epic sale. So if you're wanting to get vintage at sale price, you need to do it this month, even if you're just going to stash it away. So it's not going in epic sale. But there are great combinations with vintage if you are wanting to do, double times. So you can use that. So there are so many different options that you've got. You can use it with many different things. But again, I love these printed yarns and these pattern yarns because they allow you to do, it turns boring sort of stocking stitch into something really special and exciting. And we all need a bit of excitement. I do have a confession. I have not knitted a single stitch since the weekend. I'm a bit twitchy, to be honest. I literally sat down last night, and I'm only, to be brutally honest, really working on my Niara. I need to go through, I want to do some baby knitting. So I'm not going to cast on another adult project. I think I mentioned to you I'm very unhappy with my the herbalist. So I'm going to turn that into a cowl, which for a design that I'd done a couple of years ago, and I'm going to get that published. So I've got my Niara, which I'm working on. I've got the cowl, which I'm going to do. That doesn't take too long. And I want to do some baby knitting. So I need to go in and do that, but I haven't knit a single thing. I've just had so much on the boil that I haven't had an opportunity to be able to do that. So that is, it feels a bit weird not having knit anything for days and days and days. I need to remedy that today, I tell you. Well, I will be remedying that today. Hopefully I've got knit night tonight, so it'll be good. Anywho, so those opals are up and live now. Now, if you go in Yarns by Brand and you look down that list, you may have noticed the opal has moved. Usually it's the second one down because it used to be Ashford plus opal. It's now just opal. So I've actually moved opal in the list under alphabetical order, basically. But if you just put opal in the search bar, it'll all come up. So easy peasy. And they're there now, live now. Go and grab them. Right. Smoking hot special that I promised. Smoking hot special that I promised is this just came in from the mill this morning. First thing, it is it was an order. I think it's an overdye. So there it is. There, look at that. It is some stunning. It's really nice black semi-brushed alpaca. When I say semi-brushed, I'm going to pull it out. There it is. Look at that. So it's fluffy, but it's not as fluffy as, because you can still see the little loops in there. It's really lovely. It's 90% alpaca, 10% binder. It is incredibly soft. The client that it usually goes to, the color was off, so it's all been overdyed black. We have it. It's premium first grade. The yarn is premium first grade, so there's nothing wrong with the yarn. Now, because it's black, and I will reinforce it is black, cold wash only. People, do not be putting your white school uniform shirts in with this, because you will be, they will be getting a little dull. Use our heads, people. Use our heads. We're going to put this out on a bag special because it is, as I said, it's premium first grade. There's nothing wrong with it. But so to make it really good for you guys, because they are 120 meters per ball, being brushed, you've got a bit of latitude here, right? So you can knit this. It's technically spun to a DK. You can knit that as a standard old DK and get a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lush fabric, or you can upsize it a little bit. You can play around, do your swatches, see what you like, see what you love. So you've got a little bit of latitude there. We're putting these out as bag specials. They are live now. Claire has been doing it. They're live now, $29.95 a bag. So that is 1,200 meters. So that will give you a garment. So you will get so for example, if you're wanting to, say if I was doing a Miss Jane and I was knitting it to normal gauge as a DK, 1,200 meters will do a Miss Jane all day long. No problems there at all. So we're essentially doing them in garment or knee rug. Lots, 1,200 meters will do you a knee rug on, larger 5mm needle if you're doing 5 to 6mm needle for a knee rug. So those are going out now. So 1,200 meters per bag, 10 balls per bag, $29.95. That is incredible. A really, 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 really smoking hot offer. Because these will be going up single balls, no single balls at this stage. When the single balls are listed, they will be $5.95 a ball. So that bag offer is only going to be live until the end of the weekend or while stocks last. So even if you're thinking you need a few extras, get your bags now. And to be brutally honest with you, so at $29.95, you're saving, so that's $2 per ball. I mean, if you need 15 balls, just get 2 bags. Make your life easy, get 2 bags. But that's really good going. Really, really good going. So it's a little taster of some of the things that we will have leading into Epic Sale. Things like this. We have got a lot of one-offs. Claire's madly working through the list at the moment. We've got a lot of things that you have never seen before that will be going in Epic Sale. And this was something that turned up today, and we thought, right, we're going to get this out straight away to give you something, to get you in the mood and in the groove for Epic Sale. So this is, as I said, 90% alpaca, 10% binders, premium first grade, all in black, 1,200 meters per bag, 10 balls, $29.95. Do it now. And Claire does tell me it's live. So it's probably on the sale page as we speak. Last but not least, actually, before I leave the Opal, if you are here for Art Deco and you're coming in to see us, we'd love to see you. Lovely Elisa has been busy. I'm sitting here. I can see her in the shop. She's been busy all morning. We'd love to see you. We are here 10 till 3:30 for the next couple of days, today and tomorrow, and 10 to 1 Saturday. If you do come visit us, we do have things in here that we just don't have online. We've got a number of quirky little things. One of those things, oopsie daisies, are actually these. And I'm just going to hold these up. And I need to, hopefully I'm catching up with the young man in question tonight. We have some of Ethan's patterns, printed patterns. Ta-da! So we've got the Catharsis cardigan, which, as you know, is his absolute magnum opus cardigan. And it is utterly gorgeous. It's a work of art. It works incredibly well with our poles. However, it would also work incredibly well with some of these. I mean, this Opal DK matched with, as she leans over, that Opal with that's Fate in navy would be incredible in this Catharsis cardigan. And there's a whole variety of different options. I mean, our nice little bright one here. Again, actually, with the navy would be amazing. You could throw it back with a natural. There's a million and one combinations you could do. So we do actually have these. So these are only available in store. If you want a digital or an online copy of this, just go direct to Ethan's site for those. So I've got the Catharsis, and then I've also got a little selection of some of his shawl patterns, and there they are here. Now, as you know, Ethan is Mr. Spin Cycle for New Zealand, and all of these have been designed as ideal for spin cycle yarns. So we've got some, all the different shawls. There's the one skein triangular shawl, there's a 3 skein faded shawl, we've got the Aran pullover, which will actually work really well in that opal. There's a whole heap of fantastic patterns here from the man himself, and we have those here in store. So if you want any of those, pick those up while you're here. They're brilliant. So we do have those here. So that's and they knocking the microphone over, and they go brilliantly with the opal. So if the budget's not quite stretching to some spin cycle, but you love the idea of doing something special, come and see us with a bit of opal, and that will actually do that too. There we go, dear. So the dates, please. No, Muriel, you're terrible, Muriel. I'm not going to tell you the dates just yet. March is what you get. Come on. I need to bait the hook for a bit longer. I can tell you it's going to be 2 weeks, and it's going to be in March. So there you go, 50-50. Half the month. It's going to be on for half the month of March. But no, I'm not going to tell you the dates. I will tell you the dates a little bit closer to the time. Don't fear not. Fear not. You will find out. Until then, though, I'll be back here on Monday. And if you, as I said, if you do come in over the weekend, we'd love to see you here with Art Deco Celebrations. And as I said, Opal is live now, both DK and full ply, and this little hot number here. And do not forget the vintage $4.95, because that will not be any big sale. So you need to make sure you get that now. All right, I'll talk to you again and see you all on Monday. And hopefully, we will be back on both channels simultaneously. Until then, take care, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.